Hello and welcome back to another episode of Project Vilnius. This is part 2 of the episode 7 where we're trying to build a road construction site. So first, what I want to say is huge thank you for you to the all support that you gave me on the last episode. You guys been amazing, all the good suggestions, all the good words, all the good comments really made my day and made me really happy. So in the last episode we did quite a bit of progress. I cut off the video in the middle of expanding to the other side of the road that we're constructing. So today we're going to completely finish the road construction site. We're gonna be adding a lot of details, a lot of foliage, a lot of bushes, and we're gonna be adding a gas station. I would say a custom gas station because I have edited that. I have added some things that you're gonna see later in the episode. But personally, for me, I really like that gas station. And I really like this area in general. So hope you like it too. After completing the road construction site, we're gonna be doing small rural suburbs that's gonna be connected with the main district. With the main district that we're gonna build after the suburbs. And those two areas will be connected. So really can't wait to start doing that because I have some really interesting ideas. So moving on to the episode. And wow, this time-lapse goes so fast. While I was doing my intro speech, we managed to place a lot of details on the road. We have added a lot of rubble on the sides of the road. It seems like this land was just recently mined out and the workers have not moved it yet. More road barriers, more trash and other construction materials, adding a container where the workers usually take some rest, take lunch or maybe sleep through the night, so they do not have to go to their houses at the end of the day. Now, as you see, I had a little bit of a problem with this area where I tried to make a hole or the passage for workers and construction vehicles in the road barrier who separates different lanes of the road. On that place where the barriers and white lines and the asphalt is, there's one snapping point and I couldn't find the proper one. I only needed to move the barriers away, but I picked or the lanes or the asphalts at the time. So I picked the asphalt first and moved it to the side of the road, and only then I could take the barriers I need and move them away. So move them a little bit to the side, so if in any case we can place them back together again very easily. I really do not understand why I have placed those cylinders over here or cemented rolls, I don't know. On this area and on the other areas, it doesn't make any sense, well, besides looking good. Well, this whole area does not make any sense because besides looking good. It's not functional, it's static, but it's looking good in my opinion. That's the main idea. Maybe it's gonna be some sort of a drainage system below the road to collect the water. I don't know actually, I will leave for you to judge. Now I am adding a simple whitish red road barrier around these two big piles of collected rubble from all over the place, trash, asphalt, leftovers, rocks and debris in general to make some sort of a margin to divert construction vehicles into the very little visible bumpy road to prevent them from driving straight into the trash piles. And yes, the bumpy road still has water in it. It's not going to go anywhere, it's here to stay forever, or actually at least for as long as the City Skylines game will exist. Added some ground decals as well to blend all surroundings together and make the feeling that this area is heavily used by heavy construction machinery. Also, I took a look into the actual real-life road construction sites onto the internet, and all I can say that this looks similar to this. and that makes me happy because I want to keep this whole project, Vilnius project, semi-realistic and realistic at the same time, because if you're new to the channel, I'm trying to build my hometown, which is located in Lithuania. It's Vilnius. The main theme we use while constructing this city is Soviet and European themes, so if you're new here, welcome to the channel. And finally, we will take a break from placing all the details around the road that we are constructing, and we will start placing a lot of grass. And by saying a lot, I mean a lot. You will see it later in the episode. I have decided to use this type of grass because it looks really nice to me. I think it fits very good to this area because it looks like kinda damaged a bit and dead and not fully green. I would say it is like the color of the green olives, and I choose a really interesting object for comparison, didn't I? I have used this grass for Abandoned Cemetery episode as well, so if you haven't watched it yet, so I encourage you to go and to do so. And personally, I really like how the ground decals blend in together, makes that sweet transition from gravel to sand and from sand to ruined ground, and that grass is like a cherry on top of the cake, makes everything even more beautiful, and I believe this is the most detailed area into the city right now. And finally, this is the gas station that I was talking about. I tried to recreate it as we have in real life to make the parking lots look the same, tried to add different entrances to the fuel columns. The only one problem is that we have a really limited number of usable assets, in this case for gas station. I know that there's many more gas station assets in the Steam workshop, but none of them fits like this one fits. Yet again, this is not perfect. Version 2. It's too small, it's missing 2 additional rows of fuel collection columns, but it is the closest version of what I actually need. I have added ploppable asphalt on the static parking lots. Those parking lots are not functional. I will add car props to make them look like usable. Added ventilation devices on top of the roof and some trash bins behind the gas station. And this area in front of the gas station will be covered in grass and bushes too. I have decided that I want to extend the road barriers from the main road all the way through the gas station to the workers' lounge, because the gas station is like a serious object and it needs to have some sort of a protection, and it needs to look representative, if you know what I mean. And of course for safety of the workers working in the construction site, even though there's nobody going to walk there, but I guess that's a cool feature to add. It actually makes this area even more realistic. By the way, I just want to say something off topic real quick. Please leave a comment below the video about my commentary. Is it good or it could be better? I really care about your opinion, and this is the main way to improve, actually, to ask for other people's opinions, what they're thinking and what's up. So that's my little request. It's not necessary for you to answer, but I would be really pleased if you do so. Now I am doing some final touches onto the gas station, adjusting the road to the columns. It probably will be adjusted off camera even more, because I'm not 100% happy about how it is now. Painting some ground with a cement to make the gas station fully asphalted, and I probably missed to say I have added a fence around the gas station. I have added a fuel tanks as well, even though they are not existent in real life gas station at that place. And continuing placing a lot of grass all over the place, and I have seen many YouTubers who play City Skylines are using this technique to place a cluster of bushes onto the one place, then simply copy them with a move it mod or tool, whatever, and just paste them where you actually want it. I think it's a genius idea, and it actually saves a lot of time, although the pasted grass sometimes looks not ideal, so need to add some other grass to remove or remove some grass manually, so that's what I was doing here. Pasted a lot of bushes and simply added some to the sides to connect them and to make them look different in shape. And oh, there we go, this is the fuel tanks that I was telling about. I have added some other bigger bushes onto the existing grass to make some variation. It makes everything look more alive, and of course taking some time to inspect everything to think about what is missing or what I can add more. And now the part comes for the huge oak trees. Personally, I love those trees. If you've seen my previous episodes on Project Vilnius, you probably seen me using a lot of those trees. They look old, they're big and fat, and in real Vilnius we have a lot of old trees. They're huge and look almost exactly the same as this ones. So if you're thinking why the hell you're using so many of those trees all over the place, this is the answer for you, because those trees look like in real Vilnius and we are trying to rebuild Vilnius city as realistic as possible. I haven't added too many of these trees in this area, I have added them in only those spots where I have seen on my map, but since they're so big it looks like it's like a whole forest over here. And then the gaps I have just filled with tall grass. It certainly adds even more variation to the foliage around this construction site. So the time lapse is coming to an end and I want to thank all of you for watching. You guys been amazing. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and don't forget about my little request. Enjoy the cinematic shots and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!